Now, if I was stalking these deer, I obviously wouldn't have brought my dog, and I would have thrown on some camo. I'm not looking to sneak up on them, I'm just looking to travel through the areas they've been in to look for their sheds. That's all. I'm on a pretty steep hill right here. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a fun little hike. Ain't that beautiful? Yes, I think it's beautiful. Short-term, self-sustaining fire. Bigger, smaller, smaller, smaller. Get it going. Then I can kind of just chill while I wait for the coals to cook on. Now I want some thin stuff to put on top. I'm going to use this Horseshoe Mountain fire starter. I'm going to do a review on these. Really liking the details about it and the quality of the product that they use to make these. It's a Horseshoe Mountain Fire Starter. You can check it out, HorseshoeMountainFirestarter.com. It's the your flint rod and your magnesium that you can use if you need to. So, just a bunch of dry grass around, so I'm going to use that to get it going. Make a little nest here. Trustworthy Top Ramen. Oh yeah. takes the flavor more if you heat it up with the flavor and the ramen in there at the beginning before you boil the water. Let the flavor making begin. And, of course, carrying everything I need right up here in my ribs pack, that is. Not my ribs pack. I've been playing around a lot with alcohol stoves and different kind of stoves, but you know what? If I have the time, if I'm not in a rush, there's something about just building a little fire, doing a little cooking, resting. So if I have the time and the resources, I like to use a fire. And that's what I've done since I was young. You know, I've always built a fire and never had anything fancy to throw my cookware on. I just throw it on the fire and cook what I need. I think it's good to learn the skill anyway, because chances are when you really need to cook over a fire and it's a survival situation or an emergency situation, you're not going to have your fancy equipment to use to cook it on, so it's good to know the skill. And if you have the stuff, great, but it's good to become familiar with using as little as possible, I think, and I like it. The reason that I built that fire like I did, with the big sticks on the bottom, then tapered up to the top with the smallest on top, is once you get that fire going on top, when you're cooking like this, it's kind of a pain to have to get it lifted up, put more fire on while you're trying to heat your food up or your drink or whatever you're trying to heat up. This way, once you got it going, you sit it on there, it's going to continue to burn down as long as you got build up high enough that you have air coming in through. That way it's self-sustaining. You don't have to continually feed it while you're cooking. Especially, this is my only purpose for this fire. So as soon as I'm done cooking, that's it. You know, I don't need the fire any longer. So small enough that I can just heat this up, and it's almost ready right now. Just a little bit longer, and I'm good to go. Anyways, that's the theory behind it. Works well. Another good reason to carry a little tinfoil in your pack if you don't have a lid for your cooking stuff. Keep stuff from getting in there. Brings it to a boil faster, retains the heat. There you go. I think I'm about ready to eat some top ramen. Why is it I keep coming back to top ramen? Take it everywhere. It's lightweight. That's my main reason. It's so lightweight, easy to cook. There you go. So I covered my fire. Now I eat my yummy top ramen. Ooh yeah. Look at that stuff. It just looks better because I'm here. Did you see I just touched this thing? It's hot. Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. It's funny how much better this looks, to me anyway. Just being where I'm at. Dog wants some too. I'm gonna call it mountain magic that somehow gets into your food when you're in the mountains and makes it delicious. Anyone that's a camper, hiker, fisherman, hunter that cooks in the mountains, you know what I'm talking about. Mountain magic. It's the ingredient that you can't get at home for your food. Up here, something about it. There can be sticks in it, rocks in it. Who knows? Bugs, flies. And it still has that mountain magic recipe or ingredient that makes the food twice as good. Mountain magic. Go get you some.